Set to go. TNR Contracting late model street stock A feature. Defending champion Zach Olivier setting the pace on the pole. Brett Larson next to him, 18 laps your distance. TNR Contracting, $500 bonus to the winner. We go to the green. Zach Olivier out to the lead early on in this one. The 34 of Brett Larson, 34K Colby Clausen, the top three. Clausen, rookie in this class, but no stranger to stock car racing as we talked about earlier tonight. Boy, no deeper in the field. A lot of smoke showing from the 7th place running number 13 of Brian Hoeing. Tim Dan and the 97 of Jim Pruitt completing the top 5 in the running order. A lot of smoke from the 13 of Brian Hoeing. Zach Olivier, though, he's well out in front of that smoke, leading this one. The 34 of Brett Larson, 2nd place, got a little loose off turn number 2. Colby Clausen closing in on him. And trouble coming off turn number 4. Yellow is out. Yellow is out over the Speedway. We'll have to see if the track officials allow the 13 of Brian Hoeing to continue. Trouble over here for the number 9 of Kyle DeBoer, putting us under the caution. 5 laps in, 13 laps to go for the TNR Contracting late model street stocks. That $500 bonus awaits the winner. We come to the green. Clausen into the 2nd spot. He got by the 34 of Brett Larson. Here comes Jim Pruitt, the 97 coming after the 34 of Larson. Hoeing trying to get into the top 5 in the 13 machine as he pulls up with the 40 of Tim Dan. And brother 55 John Hoeing coming in there as well. So Brian and John Hoeing, as we've got trouble in turn number 4. Yellow is out over the Speedway. Now the 20X of Derek Nordstrom pulling in pit side. Brett Larson will restart to the inside. Colby Clausen has chosen the outside line. Here comes a restart off of 4. Pair of 34 is still battling for that 2nd spot. Clausen going to prevail as the 34 of Larson got loose. Now Pruitt with trouble. Yai gets shuffled off the Speedway, and everyone else, well, they'll continue on. Look at Colby Clausen pressuring the defending champion. Defending champion versus rookie. Look at this. Of course, the Clausen Racing family, their roots in racing run very, very deep. The knowledge of these cars, extensive. Not surprising to see Colby Clausen running this strong as he continues to keep pace with Zach Olivier out front. Battle for the 4th spot. Tim Dan has it in the 40. The 55, Brian Hoeing, they're right there with him. The 15 of Brandon Ferguson, loose off of 4. May have gotten a little push from the 97 of Jim Pruitt. They sorted out. Here comes the 98 of Dan Jensen coming for the 6th spot. Jensen, after that change that Scotty told us about, looking good. Jensen now sideways on the front straightaway after contact with the 15 of Ferguson and sends it full send into turn 1. Nearly got into the 97 of Pruitt. That happened right in front of Corey Yai. I bet his eyes were big right there for a moment. 7 to go. Olivier's lead now out to 0.8 of a second over Colby Clausen, Brett Larson, Tim Dan, John Hoeing, the top 5. Brandon Ferguson 6th. Jim Pruitt runs in 7th. Dan Jensen, Billy Prouty, Corey Yai into top 10 spots. 0.9 of a second the lead that time by. Olivier changing his line, moving around a little bit. Clausen finds something and reel him back in. Was 9.5 tenths, now down to 8 tenths. So Clausen a little quicker that time by. We'll see what the interval does this time by the stripe. Now with 4 laps to go, Olivier pulled away big on that one, out to 1.1 seconds. Battle for fourth, still a good one. The 40 of Tim Dan and the 55 of John Hoying waging war on that spot. Lap traffic now in front of your race leader with 3 to go. It's the 1X of Aaron Foote. Olivier will work to the inside of Foote. No worries. Clear him as they come off of turn number 4. And now 2 laps to go and a 1.9 second advantage for your defending I-90 Speedway track champion in these TNR Contracting late model street stocks. Tim Dan continues to hold off the 55 of John Hoying for that 4th position as the white flag is out. The 71 of Zach Olivier into turn number 1 for the last time. Into turn number 3 off of turn number 4. First win of the year and a $500 bonus to Zach Olivier in the 71. Clausen goes second. Larson third, close at the line, but it goes to Tim Dan over the 55 of John Hoying. Zach Olivier will lead all 18 laps here tonight. The 71, your defending champion, going to the winner's circle. Colby Clausen, best career run in a late model street stock. All 2 races he's run. He'll finish second in the 34K. 34, Brett Larson, third. 40, Tim Dan, fourth. And the 55 of John Hoying was sixth. Brandon Ferguson finishes in the 6th spot. Dan Jensen in the 7th position. Billy Prouty, 8th. Jim Pruitt, 9th. And Ryan DeBoer, 10th. Derek Nordstrom, 11th. Aaron Foote, 12th. Corey Yai, 13th. Brian Hoying, 14th. Evan Miller, 15th. Kyle DeBoer, 16th. And Matthew Donker, 17th. He emerges from the car. The crowd makes his noise for Zach Olivier, your winner in the TNR Contracting late model street stocks. And Scotty, let's find out if he knew about that bonus.
Down here with Zach Olivier picking up where he left off last year. What is it about these street stocks that make them so fun to race?
I don't know. It's just a blast, though. It's the same class I've wanted to race since I was a kid. You know, my dad, I grew up around his car, and this is what he raced, and I couldn't wait to get in it. And I think this is our 4th year in one, and man, they're just a blast to race, and I can't thank him enough for giving me the opportunity to drive and building a badass race car.
Who do you have to thank for putting the 71 car in victory lane here tonight?
First, I got to thank my dad, but I got to say this place isn't quite the same tonight. We lost a good friend, Kirk Heggie, a week ago, and he's been here forever, so dedicate this one to Kirk and his family. We miss him not being here. Other than that, just my family and everybody on the car, Dakota Moving and Dance Pallets and the Gibbs Boys, Octane Inc., Balance Spine and Fitness, Gateway Lounge, Fawcett Cattle, James Construction. I hope I'm not missing anybody, but thanks everybody.
So definitely a memorable win here on opening night at I-90. Your TNR Contracting late model street stock A feature winner, 71, Zach Olivier.
And he'll pick up that $500 bonus from T&R Contracting on a big night here at I-90 Speedway. Here's your chance to salute the IMCA sprint car drivers as they prepare for battle next time off turn number 4. Aaron Werner sets a snail's pace next to the 91 of Andrew Sullivan, his first ever event here at I-90 Speedway. Rookie is the 91 of Sullivan, former go-kart standout. Here we go, 20 laps. Werner out to the lead, had a nice lead and commanded his heat race tonight. Did the driver of this 22W, he will lead the first of 20 go rounds. Stacking up in turn number 4, everyone able to get away from the incident site. Josh Sterrett was the car bouncing around. Ren Weber running in the second spot. Lindbergh, Sullivan, and Fick in the top 5. Lee Ghost Jr. on a mission. He just picked up the 8th spot. Started 11th. Just got another spot going by the 20 of O'Banion, coming after the 17 V of Casey Abbas. 3 in, 17 to go. Traffic a full straightaway ahead of your race leaders. The 22W of Aaron Warner and the 0 of Ren Weber. Those leaders are closing on traffic in our... Oh, the leader spins and tips over coming off turn 2. Red is out. Red for the 22W of Aaron Werner. Cars coming to a stop with the red lights on around the racetrack, and Aaron Werner spins and tips on his side. Got the car loose coming off the second turn. Car slid, and then hooked and tipped over, and we go under the red. Ren Weber setting the pace. 16 to go. Shane Fick into the second spot. Here comes Casey Abbas around the outside of the 91 of Sullivan. Abbas into the third spot, and Brant O'Banion coming with him. The 20 of O'Banion goes to the inside of Abbas, looking for third off of 4. 17 of Ghost continues to run in the top 5. Slider from O'Banion. He's got third in the 20 machine, putting the 17V of Casey Abbas back to the 4th spot. Trevor Waller coming through the field, up to 7th on the grid. He lined up outside row 7. Started 14th. He's got 7th. He's looking for more. He's got the 6th spot, getting by the 98 of Barger. Trevor Waller moving. Now Barger on the move. Found the high line to his liking, and he's moving forward. Lap traffic looms for your race leader, the 0 of Ren Weber, including the 22W of Aaron Werner, who will go down a lap. Shane Fick at the 2nd spot. Now back there, the 4th position. 17V Casey Abbas loses that spot to the 17 of Lee Ghost. Comes back after him. Off of turn 4. Ghost in the 4th spot. Finished 2nd Sunday at Huset's in the Ghost RV 17. O'Banion closing in on 2nd place, running 7 of Shane Fick. No lap cars between the top 4 on the Speedway. Coming back into traffic here in the next couple of laps will be the 0 of Ren Weber. Coming up on the 27cc of Jaden Carpenter. He got loose off of turn number 2, and Shane Fick, big run. Here comes Shane Fick working to the high line, coming after Ren Weber, and the 20 of O'Banion is chasing them both down. Fick right there on the bumper of the 0 of Weber off of turn 2. They go to turn number 3. Here comes O'Banion trying to get to the inside. Lap cars there. O'Banion to the inside of the 7 of Fick. Side by side for position number 2 with 7 to go. O'Banion looking for the spot. Can't get there. Here comes Fick. Big run on the 0 of Weber. Can't get by him in lap traffic. Oh, it's getting tight in the traffic for the top 3. Off of turn 4 they come. 1, 2, 3 with lap cars to their inside. 3 wide with lap cars, including the 20 of O'Banion was going around the outside of 2 of them at the same time. Here comes Fick. He's got to run to the outside, looking for the race lead on the 0. Can't get there. Fick, O'Banion, all over Weber as they come into more traffic in turn number 1. 3 cars racing for the lead. Fick back to the inside of O'Banion. Here comes Fick with the run down the back straightaway, and Shane Fick gets the lead as they go to turn 3. Can he hold it as they come off turn number 4? He will. We've got our 3rd different leader of this feature event on lap number 16. Shane Fick leads The 0 of Ren Weber, then the 20 of O'Banion. O'Banion to the inside of Weber. Slider right there at the apex, right across the nose of the 0 of Weber. If he wants to chase down your leader, O'Banion's going to have to go right now because there is just 3 laps to go, and the differential between them is 1.2 seconds. 2 to go, and some clean air right now in front of your race leader, but he pitched the car and got it sideways there in turn number 2. Does O'Banion have time? They're coming to the white flag. There's a lot of traffic in front of these drivers. Will they get to them, and will it be a factor? White is out. Final time around I-90 Speedway in this Spielman Excavating IMCA Sprint Feature event. Down the back straightaway into turn 3. Final time. Shane Fick right through the middle. Shane Fick off of turn number 4, and he will get the win here at I-90 Speedway. An exciting one here tonight for your Spielman Excavating IMCA Sprint Cars. The 2018 Jackson Motorplex champion in this division will get the win here tonight at I-90 Speedway. Just his 2nd career win here at I-90 Speedway. We're talking about your winner, Shane Fick, in the 7X. 2nd place to the 20 of Brant O'Banion. Fick started 5th. O'Banion started 7th. The 17 of Lee Ghost Jr. was 3rd. He started 11th. Ren Weber 4th, 17V. Casey Abbas 5th. John Lamberts was 6th. Nate Barger 7th. Jared Jansen 8th. Trevor Waller in the 9th spot, and Andrew Sullivan completing your top 10. Well, he's cleared the scales. He's made it down here to the I-90 Speedway victory lane. And let's go down and hear from our winner, Shane Fick, standing by with Scotty DeYoung.
Shane, come on over here, man. 6 start hard through lap traffic to make the pass for the lead. How patient did you have to be behind the wheel of this 7 car to make that move?
I knew just to be patient and just wait it out until they got to lap traffic and they would maybe slip up and you can just capitalize on that. And I think I got to talk to you at the beginning of the night every night because it's good luck.
That indeed. Who do you have to thank for this 7 car here in Victory Lane?
Everybody behind me. They worked their tails off, and I can't thank them enough. It's been a long road to get here. Didn't race all last year because of concussion, and to get back and racing and then be here, an awesome crowd. I can't thank you all for coming enough. I mean, it's just awesome to support these local racetracks around here. I got to thank Dice Livestock, Fix Seed, Seafoam, Dave's Repair, Bugsby Gone From Trucking, Interlake Sports Center. I know I'm forgetting a lot. I'm just so stoked for this team. It's awesome.
Overcome with emotion here, Shane Fick, your Spielman Excavating A feature winner tonight for your IMCA Sprint Cars.